What's up, fisher people? Sadly, it seems open water season is probably over. I know, it sucks. What do you do about it? Even back here in Iowa, it's cold. Usually I can slip out in Iowa once in a while. I don't know if that's gonna happen because it's cold here too. But I'm trying to settle in to the off season. And one of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a new rod holder I got and put a little rod holder here in my house. So this company, Plusinno, was nice enough to send me a little rod holder for free to install it, give a little review of it, and post a video about it. So it says on the back right here, easy to install, which is good for me because I don't always like installing this kind of stuff. Dang it. Ow, son of a... Let's open it up first, see what we got. Oop. Installation hardware right there. Your rod rack here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. More instructions. Oh yeah, so you got instructions on the box. You got instructions on a piece of paper inside. Plenty of instructions. And that is, oh look at that. It just kind of pinches the rod in there, the little spring-loaded thing, I assume. That's kind of handy. First impressions, innovative, different, for sure. And I'm guessing it's not going to take a lot to install this thing. Place it on the rod, place the rod rack on the wall where you want it, mark the positions, drill into the wall and mark positions. Use a hammer to tuck in the plastic anchor, install the rod rack on the plastic anchor and tighten up the screw. And it looks like, according to this bottom part here, that you want the little knobs to rotate upward. So that's how you'd hang it, and the rod would go in there like so. You know what, I have a fishing rod right here instead of using my finger. Wow, that's powerful. They're not going anywhere, that's for sure. And it just kind of pinches and holds the thing like that. Huh, okay. Got it. So basically you just install this thing in the drywall, I assume. Probably don't need to put it in studs for a rod rack. And then hang away. So I'm gonna find a place to put this thing, probably on the wall over here. That was pretty slick. That took me like, what, I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that. And I'm not a super handy guy, so it's a pretty easy thing to put together. Basically, I just use the old stud finder to find the studs and avoid the studs and use the drywall anchors. If you want to put it in a stud, you can. Don't think you have to. And I figured out where I wanted to put it. Basically, I figured I wanted to put it like shoulder level, chest level. Seemed to make a lot of sense. Found the spot I wanted, use a level it out. Pounded in the drywall anchors after drilling some pilot holes. Held the thing up there, zipped the screws in there, hung the rods up. That was about it. As you can see, it's got 9 slots for 9 rods. If you're using like open face rods like I am, you kind of have to stagger them a little bit like that if you want to get side by side. Otherwise you need to space them out a little bit and go every other one. But you could get 9 open face rods in there if you wanted to. It's a pretty slick little deal, fairly innovative. The way that little hinge kind of pinches the rods in there, holds it like flat, flush so it doesn't wobble. So if you do want to like get the rod or the reel face out like that, you know, instead of like turning around, it helps you stagger them out a little bit and it holds them pretty tight in place. They're not going to spin much. Thanks to Plusinno for sending me this rod holder to try out. Definitely seems like it's going to work pretty well. And if you want to get a discount on that, there's an affiliate link below. You can use the code BRETTFISH, BRETT FISH. You'll get 10% off, and it'll help support my channel a little bit because I'll get a little bit of chunk of that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the other support that you've done for this channel. Continue to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Think about donating and subscribing on Patreon if you have it in you, and might be ice fishing time sooner than later. So see you later, fisher people.